Different readings will correspond to different collectives. Sometimes it's such a specific reading message that it's only for one person. I'm saying this because you need to get to know which message is for you, okay? There's some people who will keep watching a reading in hopes that it's a message for them, and they're in a karmic situation that they need to release, whilst their actual soul person and soul purpose is in a completely different reading, okay? How are you honoring your inner voice, your inner knowing? You have your divine guides with you. How are you connecting with them? Ask them for signs so you know that a reading or a message or something is specifically for you, or relating to someone if that's what you need. Ask them for the signs and be open to receiving them and releasing it when it's not for you. Yeah. And it's okay, because sometimes this is a journey, the healing process. Sometimes someone's not ready to receive, to release, to accept the truth. And that's, again, part of the healing. It's part of recognizing that shadow. This is a collective I'm talking to who have known trauma from a very young age. Okay. And I want to say something, that if you have known that darkness from such a young age, that it exists like that, do you really think that your light, your purpose here is not so powerfully full of light? It is. It really is. I am here to guide you to access your divine light. That's what I'm here to do. You look in the mirror and you face your shadows. You recognize each time that you can pour all that love into yourself, and you reach a point where you begin to unravel your unique divine mission here. That's what this collective is. You have a very unique mission. It's not like society has taught you. I always say that as you clear through your karma, your dharma will appear. The message here is that wounded masculine and wounded feminine energies, both of which can exist in anybody, operate from jealousy, manipulation, need for control, external power, judgment, coercion. Okay? Divine masculine and divine feminine energies are guided by their intuition, operating from their heart, knowing that it's not always an easy choice to make, but honoring their inner truth and that which they are here to act outside of them, okay? Truth and love are core when it comes to divine masculine, divine feminine energies, and that is that balance you find within you when you are recognizing the journey that you are going on here. It feels like someone's being propelled right now. It might feel like they're going backwards, but it's that slingshot theory, right? When you're pulling the slingshot backwards, it's going to be even more powerful when it goes forwards. That's what's coming through the wheel. There's a change, and someone really needs to start honoring their own inner truth, their inner knowing. This is where this is coming through so strongly. It's not just about everything that you're hearing outside of you, right? We all know that your journey here isn't necessarily going to be, the things that a lot of people in society do, which is fine. It's beautiful if that's their journey, but yours is very different. And you need to start honoring that by going inwards, and also asking, like I say, for those signs that certain messages are for you, certain symbols are for you, and what they mean, what they do correspond to. When you get angel numbers, it's not always necessarily going to be a Google definition. It's going to be relating to what you need to know in that moment. Connect with yourself. What is this showing me? What does this mean to me? How is it personalized for me, right? 8 of Wands. Again, food. There's going to be forward movement. Something about food might be important for somebody. 10 of Cups. I feel like there's going to be such a powerful shift moving forward. This is like, and when I say powerful, I mean in the most beautiful way. I do feel like this is where someone is being tested right now, I feel like. I say tested. It's kind of like the healing they've been doing. How much is it now reached the point where they're honoring that? And I feel like they are. King of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, and Strength. I think that somebody is walking away from old ways in order to walk towards this. I don't even think it's walking. I feel like I'm seeing that propelling again towards this new cycle. But also they're walking away from the old version of themselves. Okay? They're taking a courageous step towards that stability. They're really honing in on that beautiful inner divine masculine energy right now, again, regardless of gender, in order to take the actions that are following your heart. 9 of Cups. That's your wishes. Empress at the bottom of the deck. Really beautiful energy this is. And I think that actually somebody's really right now learning how to trust their intuition, how to also connect to that divine feminine energy within, which also means connecting to the beautiful, divine guidance that you have around it. How are you honoring them? Yeah. There's something really beautiful here. There's a change in circumstances, but it's something that someone has created themselves as a result of whatever cycle they've been closing out right now. This is taking actions in a whole new way, and it's leading to success, I will say. But the focus here isn't really about that external kind of gain. It's more about the internal abundance that you are creating right now, which is really beautiful. 8s are significant here. Death. Again, there's a cycle going. I think someone has closed something out recently, and they're kind of at the moment just healing away, learning how to walk away from the trickling kind of, I'm seeing like little like strings, if you will. I don't know why I turned that over, it was a 2 of Wands. Trickling strings that are still kind of, that could pull on them. That's what they're learning how to have the courage to say no to, because it's like they got comfortable in like this lower version of self. Again, because they've known it from a very young age, right? There were any sign that they took that was kind of supporting that vibration, they were taking it, they were like allowing it to feed them, when they're realizing that this is just a destructive way of existence, and it was just feeding into this again, this external, you know, gain, where they're just cycling through the same and they weren't moving forwards. But there's a change. This is really powerful. I think that the current transits in the cosmos are really shaking things up. The Tower. I think that someone's stability has completely, like, I think fallen off, but they're learning how to regain themselves in a new way, because they're not who they were. This is a new version of who they are, and they're kind of gaining strength in this new version now, understanding this new version. 2 of Cups, and the new version is, this is their divine alignment. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Wow. I feel like there's a whole, I feel like there's something about this is so fulfilling from the heart. And even if it's not to do with an external person, even if it is, it's something about it that's just so fulfilling, you know, in a soul level. It's like actual soul alignment with their soul purpose is what they're discovering right now. This is what happens when you find that inner union. You start to take action from that heart space, from your truth, and someone's so eager to move away from this past cycle. They recognize how much it's just not being who they truly are, how much it was almost like ego driven and mask, but it was also a very important part of their journey to become who they are today. There's such a beautiful new kind of path here that's opening. I feel like there's a real powerful new beginning coming through, and it's going to be from your heart space. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups. You've got the 2 of Cups, the 2 of Wands. There's going to be, I feel like there might be conversations had which are really going to allow this magician energy to create into existence now. The end of the old cycle with that Death card, and the new beginning of this new journey moving forward. We've got the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody really is honing in now on how to kind of become that leader without it being from a place of needing control, or just anything that's actually not just flowing in divine alignment and honoring the divine feminine outside of them as well as within them, and vice versa with the divine masculine. Someone is finally realizing that it's no longer about external validation or dispersing their energy to all these different outlets. They're finally focusing on their passion, their love. You're going to get communication, some kind of communication very soon that's really going to allow you to close out this old cycle now and welcome in the room for this new beginning that is entering. You're going to be asked to step out of your comfort zone. There's something really important about staying optimistic for you as well, bringing love into the situation. There's something really positive on the horizon for you, and really right now it's about honing in on your truth, going inwards and no longer being led by the external. Let me know how this resonates for you. Sending so much love.